So how I find what I'm going to work on is really an interesting question, and I'm not sure I have a good answer. Sometimes someone will come up to me and say, hey, here's something I've been thinking about. Would you like to work on it with me? Or I might hear a talk on it or see something on the news. Other times I just sort of think, hey, I bet I could do this. And so the basketball one, for example, I just kind of said one day, I bet there's a better way of doing this using some of the operations research techniques I know. And so I went, knocked on a colleague's door. He's also a sports fan, and off we went.
My name is Kim Mamula. I'm from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and I work for Concurrent Technologies Corporation as an operations research analyst. Our company is a defense contractor, so we do a lot of DoD work. Mainly my work has been with the Marine Corps and looking at tank rotations, how to manage the fleet. We also build optimization models for their different tools. I think I just have the tendency to think that way, especially with time management. I'm very much into time management, and so just sitting down early in the day figuring how to fit everything in that I need to fit in between work and school and going to the gym and training, and so yeah, I think I use it every day.
My name is Shannon Harris. I am a student at George Mason University. I'm currently studying operations research with a specialization in military operations research, and I work at Technomics Incorporated doing cost analysis for the Department of Defense. Specifically operations research because I really enjoy math, and I really enjoy how you can use math to optimize business processes and function. I currently use my operations research way of thinking in everyday life. It just helps in terms of thinking of what is the best alternative based upon a list of choices, which you can pretty much use in any way in your daily life. I did not use OR methods to pick which school to go to. I used, well, I guess I did. I minimized the cost. So I went to school in Virginia, close to home.
Can be used in every decision which is made. Okay. I think I do multi-criteria decision analysis on my own in my normal life, not for strategic options like whether I want to stay at the university or go to a private company, but sometimes if I want to optimize my private life, which options I have. I think being a decision analysis, it's really a nice opportunity to be aware of the options. Normally you think, okay, there's A or B, but if you think about options, then you discover a lot of interesting things. I think one of the most important decisions in my life was to which university I want to go. And I think I did the right choice because I love Bayreuth and I learned a lot at this university. But I think my decision was based only on the fact that a friend of my brother studied there.
Oh, I use it all the time. In fact, I use it both in my personal life as well as in the coursework that I teach. I actually teach classes in spreadsheet-based modeling and data analysis. So a lot of what I do involves using very practical spreadsheet-based tools, not only to analyze data, but to make decisions in everyday life. 2 days ago, I was considering refinancing my mortgage, and lo and behold, I had developed my own refinancing calculator to try and determine what all the different implications would be given interest rates, given payoff periods, etc. And while that is a finance type of model, very basic model, there are a lot of OR concepts that go into that. Developing a model, trying to understand the different parameters and how to, quote, optimize the decision based on a particular objective that somebody might have in mind.
Sure I do. You can use, in fact, I have students who use decision-making models to figure out which job opportunity they want to pursue, what city they want to live in. Intuitively, you are going through a decision-making model in your head when you drive down the street looking for a parking spot. Do I want to take that parking spot, or do I want to continue on a little further and perhaps find one closer but with greater uncertainty? So decision-making is part of the human existence, and it applies everywhere, not just in business.
Which is risk and uncertainty in cost analysis. That's one. I guess outside of work, I also use OR too. I mean, sometimes you don't think about these things, but you know, I guess processes to make your everyday life more efficient in a time-saving manner. The best way to go to work or back home.